Hey friends, welcome to today's video. And in today's video, I want to motivate you to give your kitchen a little bit of love if you've been neglecting it. So a few months ago, back in August 2021, we moved into a brand new house, and this is, if not our forever home, our for a long time home. So I had been in a real hurry to unpack everything and put everything away, but we've been living here now a few months and I never actually reorganized anything once I put everything away initially. It had been working really well, and here is the kitchen today. It looks pretty good and it's pretty organized, but there was some dust and crumbs that had fallen inside the drawers and in the cabinets, and I just wanted to clean everything up. So today I was going to treat myself to a little bit of herbal tea, put on my comfy clothes, and give my kitchen a little bit of love, and I hope I motivate you to do the same thing. So the first thing I wanted to do was take out all the trash and recycling. I knew that I might actually be making some trash, so I wanted to make sure that I had room to put the trash when I needed to put the trash away. Here's the tea. Oh, it was so yummy. This was very nice herbal tea. So my first thing I wanted to do was actually line all of the drawers and cabinet shelves. I love doing this. I hadn't done it in this house, and I you know what? Confession, I never really fully cleaned the insides of the drawers after I moved in. I was just in such a hurry, so I did a really thorough job. I cleaned with cleaner, and I got this super adorable not contact paper, but it's from the brand Contact, but it's drawer and shelf liner, and it's adorable. And the thing about it that's great is it's so tacky that when you put your drawer organizer on top of it or anything in the drawer, it doesn't move around and shift around. So it made everything so much better. So this was my extra utensil drawer, and I got this drawer organizer from the Container Store. It's so beautiful, and I love the way that it looked and turned out. So I did the same thing all around my kitchen. I just had a routine going. I would vacuum the drawers and clean the drawer with my cleanser, line the drawer, cut the liner to make sure it fit correctly, and then evaluate everything that was in the drawer, whether I needed it or not. And I cleaned every single drawer organizer so that there were no crumbs inside and that there were no itty bits of gross stuff in there. And it was so satisfying. I've never had so much fun organizing my kitchen before. I was having a blast, and as you can see, here's the deep drawer. One of the things I love the most are those bamboo drawer dividers. Those are so good. I got them from Amazon. What's great about them is they fit in pretty much any drawer, and they are spring loaded. So if your drawer is a little shallower than the divider or a little wider than most drawers, it will fit most drawers. So I will link those down below in the description so that you can pick those up for yourself. They are so good. Just make sure that before you buy them, to measure your drawer to make sure they're going to fit, and pay attention to the dimensions in the description. Organizing any space is a lot about trial and error. And you can see me trying to navigate this drawer here. This is basically the prep drawer where we keep all of our cooking prepping devices. These are measuring cups, mandolin, colanders, all kinds of things that we usually use when we cook, but during either the late cooking or prep process. So I was trying to decide how to get them all in there, and I actually didn't get them all in there because our drawer in this kitchen is smaller than the drawer we had in our last kitchen, where they all fit. So I had to do a little bit of adjusting, but eventually I made it all work. look who showed up to my organizing job. It is Mr. Clover James. I know that you all miss him when he's not in the video, so here he is for all of you guys. Mr. Clover James, he has made his appearance. He's very cute. Sometimes after living in a space, you can really get the feel of how things should be organized, and sometimes it's different than what you had originally planned. My husband and I actually were chatting here about switching which drawer was the spice drawer and which drawer held our utensils, because we had been repeatedly opening the spice drawer and expecting there to be utensils. And we were just discussing this and we decided to make the switch, and it worked out so much better. We occasionally open the spice drawer and expect there to be utensils in there just because we had been using it that way for so long. But the utensil drawer that we had been using was a little too big for what we were using it for. We don't have that many utensils, but we have a lot more spices. So sometimes living with a space can really affect how you reorganize. little beverage area had been a little tricky. We have between us a lot of milk frothers. I'm not really sure why. Actually, I know why. My husband got a milk frother with that mud water trial. You know what I'm talking about, that like mushroom coffee. He's not into it anymore, but he likes the frother that it came with. And we had another frother before, so we might want to downsize on frothers, but we do make a lot of lattes and, cappuccinos, so it's not like the frothers are not getting used. But we did switch over to reusable K-cups, so you can see we still have a few one-use K-cups, but we are basically replacing them with reusable K-cups. So I think eventually I'll get a smaller K-cup holder and give the big one away so that we can have more space in this drawer, but it's working pretty well. There was room for straws. It's a whole drink thing. I don't think I was going around my kitchen in a very linear fashion. I think I was just doing whatever felt right at the time, and that's okay too. You don't have to, jump from one space to the next space adjacent to it and that space adjacent to. You can just go with whatever flow your mind wants, and I was kind of jumping around, and it's okay. We do have one drawer with just cutting boards in it. At first I thought this was going to be a waste of a drawer and I was going to rehome the cutting boards, but it actually works really well, and it's what we're doing now. So I'm going to give the inside of this cabinet a really good clean. I, again, did not do this when I moved in, and I'm ashamed to admit that, but I just wanted to put everything away. And it's not like it was dirty, but people had been living there. This home had been previously owned by a couple before us. So next time, if we move again, I'll do a really thorough job cleaning, but I wanted to make sure that everything was really, really clean when I was putting the liner down and rearranging all the bowls. We go through a lot of bowls during the day. You know what? Ever since this work from home deal started, we go through a lot more dishes during the day. So we got to make sure that we have the stuff on stock. It's like, because when you were working outside the home, maybe you would eat your lunch at your office and your breakfast too, but now we're eating all 3 meals at home all day long, every day. It's a lot to keep up with, but I really like the way that this cabinet came out. It looks so cute, and I love these bowls and plates from Year and Day. This is not a sponsored video by Year and Day, but like those bowls and plates are super, super adorable and cute and very durable as well. So I'm back over here in the coffee corner doing some coffee and drink organizing. This coffee corner is still a little bit tricky. I may reorganize this area in the future. Actually, I don't want to say may. I definitely will reorganize this area in the future. But for now, this is what we're doing. It's pretty good. We've got coffee in these really beautiful Marie Kondo containers from the Container Store, and I have a reusable, erasable sticker on the top, which I label what kind of coffee I put in there, and it's working really well for us. It was starting to get really late and really dark, but I wanted to also tackle the under sink area. I had spilled some, I guess maybe some cleaner down there or baking soda or something. So I wanted to vacuum that up and really get a control of this area. Now it's not messy at all, but I just wanted to have it be a little bit neater. And I did definitely want to line the bottom of this cabinet with some liner just in case there was a leak or something, that it wouldn't damage the bottom of the cabinet, because that's kind of a pain in the butt to fix. if that happens, I got a new container for the dish tabs. I like that one so much better than the one I was using. My husband likes it too. He had been complaining, so I changed it around to an OXO pop canister. We love to see it. Of course, you can see now the light has changed, and I don't know how to get those lines off of my camera with the LED lights. I'm not sure. I think it might have something to do with the frame rate. Anyway, you don't care. I was cleaning the Lazy Susan that my oils were on. It got so clean because was like so messy with oils. I don't think I'd cleaned it since my last, maybe a couple moves. I don't know. I hadn't cleaned it in a while, but I definitely wanted to neaten up this cabinet. This was the cabinet with all of my extra spices and my oils and vinegars from when I cooked. Again, we are a family that loves a good cooking session. We love bishin and nikishin. You know what I'm saying? So we have a lot of rice vinegar and red wine vinegar, balsamic vinegar, olive oil, toasted sesame oil, coconut oil, avocado oil, all the oils and things for all of the things. So we had to do a lot of work on organizing all of this stuff. And I made sure to clean the bottom of the containers also when I cleaned the Lazy Susan that it was on, because that is something you shouldn't forget about. Because if you're cleaning the surface, why not clean the items that were on the surface, right? So just a quick tip, just in case, you're not thinking like me sometimes. So here's the finished product, lined shelves and all, with a little cute container to contain my bags of peppercorns and stuff. So much better, so much neater. Love to see it. Look at all my oils. I want to cook right now. Anyway, so I wanted to clean up. It was getting really late and I just wanted to start cleaning up because I had to cook dinner very soon after that. And I wanted to make sure I finished the under sink area. Oh, before I did that, it looks like I did the food storage containers. I needed to line that drawer as well. Man, I was busy. I wanted to make sure I got everything in, didn't I? Because I had just enough drawer liner to finish that one drawer. Can you believe it? I cannot believe it. I cannot believe I got all of the drawers done. It was so satisfying. Look at that. Look at that. I love having that food storage drawer. It's in the perfect place. And oh my gosh, look at Clover's ball right there. Anyway, here is the next day. I was taking my task into the next day. I was decided to clean the outside of the cabinets because if you don't realize, when you cook, you can splash things all over the place and it doesn't even faze you. You don't even notice. And then one day you're down on your knees doing something, maybe grabbing something, and all of a sudden you're like, that's tomato sauce. And look at the top of the oven hood. Is that not disgusting? It's all oily. And because it was so oily, I decided to not do it with a microfiber cloth. Look at Clover. He's so cute. I decided to do it with a paper towel and clean off all of that oil. That was so gross. But I mean, the oil is evaporating from your pan and going up into the air and settling down onto things. It's disgusting, but we got it done. We got it done. There was nothing more satisfying than cleaning this. I swear. I was super satisfied. I was like, oh man, I wish I could do that 10 more times, but only once. And I've been noticing for weeks that the what are these? The oven vents had been browning and looking disgusting. And they were oily and they had actually stopped working as well. And they were so disgusting. And I decided it was time to clean them. So I gave them a good rinse in the sink. This was disgusting. I hate cleaning oven vents. I think they're gross. So after I did that, I had to clean my sink because ew, it was so oily in there. But cleaning the sink was something I wanted to do anyway during this project. I just wanted to get everything nice and clean and sparkling. So, the Scrub Mommy came out with the Bon Ami. Listen, these are two things I always buy over and over again is I always have extra packages of Bon Ami cleaner, and I always have extra Scrub Mommy because Scrub Mommy is so good. Scrub Mommy gets the job done, man. I love these two. They're magical together. Magical. So I cleaned up my sink and now she is sparkling clean. I still really like this drawer microwave. I like that it's out of the way, but it definitely is a little bit awkward to press buttons on it because it's so low. But the thing I love about it the most is it's super easy to clean. All I have to do is like reach down and clean it. Look at that. Nothing gets like really on the ceiling or I don't know. It's just so easy to clean. I love that about it. So bonus points for the drawer microwave for being easy to clean. I guess I've said that like 8 times already. Anyway, the most disgusting thing in the kitchen was underneath the fridge. Listen, that's all probably like dog hair, dust, disgusting. I think it was more disgusting when I moved in. I just ignored it. But today was the day that I was going to get it clean. I know that there's more dust behind and underneath the refrigerator. However, today was not the day to try and pull out the refrigerator from its little space. So I wanted to do the best I could just to clean the little vents underneath. And voila, she is clean. I swear, I'm out here working real hard and Clover's in the back, sleeping next to the back door. That's where he sleeps. Look at him. Is he not the most adorable thing you've ever seen? I guess he works hard being cute. I was scrubbing all the things, all of the stainless steel things I could scrub. I figured, listen, I'm giving my kitchen so much love and attention today. I'm going to give love to everything in my kitchen. So all of the stainless steel got scrubbed again. Look at me like polishing that for the second time. Oh, and there was like disgusting oil on the underside of this. Ew. It was so satisfying to clean this hood. You have no idea. I kept staring at it for days after I cleaned it. I have never seen anything so much. You're gonna flip out when you see how clean they got. So yay, I am all done. I was so excited to have finished organizing and completely giving my kitchen a deep clean. Look at those clean oven vents. Hello. Also, all the drawers now have liners and are organized, and you can find everything, and everything is beautiful and it has it in its place, and I am so thrilled. If you are looking to give your kitchen a little bit of love, I hope you find this video motivating, and I've given you some good ideas for your own kitchen. Take a couple of days like I did if you have a big kitchen, because I needed 2 days to get this done, and give your kitchen a little bit of loving TLC, because I love my home and I want my home to hug me back, so I gave it a little bit of love. In my next video, I'm going to tackle the pantry, so watch out for that one. Say goodbye to Mr. Clover James. Take care of yourselves and your home and the ones around you. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.